So they're gonna be bitching about it in 3 years, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know what's gonna happen. 3 years is much too long.
3 years is a long time. I'll be 21 in 3 years' time. I'll be a kiddie. Excuse me. Yeah, it's a long time, isn't it? 3 years.
I don't see it, man. I don't see it.
No,
There's
I
nothing.
just can't see the future of it.
I
I don't
mean,
care what they say.
Ethereum is gonna be proof of stake. And by what I can see, it's not designed to increase the transaction speed, the block time to 12 seconds maybe, which makes no difference because your transaction is still going to be stuck
Yeah,
for hours.
still costing me a fortune
It'll still cost $200 for a
Yeah.
transaction.
to get $50 out if you're lucky.
It's the whole thing makes no sense. I mean, Ethereum, they're in so deep, there isn't a way out short of starting over.
Hmm. Could they?
Well,
Dunno.
FLR supposedly is that improved version,
Yeah. They could improve they could improve it again, couldn't they?
I mean, FLR is the improved version of Ethereum, supposedly, right?
Is it?
Smart contracts, EVM compatible.
Yeah.
It's got everything, higher speed, 3 seconds, 4
It's got a
seconds.
lot, yeah. Give us your XRP. It's got a lot.
Well, most of what I see with FLR is give us all your XRP.
Hmm.
That's the one thing that I get over and over.
We've got a load of other assets on it.
So why haven't
Can't change
they?
it with that.
Yeah,
Just
why haven't
XRP.
they done this when Songbird launched? Why haven't they added the F assets to test? Where are Litecoin? Where's Casino Coin?
Where's
Where's
Algo?
Algo? Where's Bitcoin? Why didn't they need to
Where's
test that?
Doge?
Yeah, why does this not have to be tested?
Who knows?
So they don't
Who
have to
knows?
test it because they're never going to implement it?
Yeah. And why can't you get Songbird with either of them? Why is it only XRP?
Yeah, I
As an
mean,
asset. Is FLR going to be the same that you can only get FLR with XRP? I don't know.
the IOUs you could only get with,
Yeah, the IIUs you
right?
could.
And the Songbird was also, it was USDT and XRP. What
XRP.
about Bitcoin? Why not?
Why not any of them?
Why not any of them?
They're all part of the same ecosystem, aren't they? All joined hands, lovey-dovey.
I've also kind of lost track of all the things that Hugo Fillion said. There's so many new things and it's quite bizarre to me.
Shift on a chair. Itchy Bob.
So you're going to, well, let's say we have, what do we have? I think it's September, right? The 8-week.
Yeah, well, I don't know when the 8 weeks is up. They said September was launch day, didn't they? But they didn't give a year. So
Observation period.
yeah. No, I thought they were already in observation, didn't they?
Yeah, we are right now.
Yeah, we are now. Yeah, I'm sure they said launch was in September following a successful observation mode. I don't know when that tweet was, to be honest.
8-week observation mode. Then they will let go of it, supposedly.
Yeah.
But did they let go of Songbird? It doesn't seem to me that they did, because every time Hugo Fillion says something should be done about this and that, and governments vote and such, it seems like that's what gets decided. So I don't know how decentralized all of this really is.
I don't see anything on Songbird. I don't see any tweets. So I don't know what's happening with that thing.
Yeah, honestly, I've not been following too closely. I mean, I follow Hugo, but there's such a small amount of info coming out, and it's all so bizarre. And
I never understand what he says. It's all double twisted and made up. I just don't. Nothing straightforward with what he says.
Was there an update to the white paper?
I doubt it.
Let's have a look. So there's yeah, these are new. And as always, there are no dates on anything.
How new is that though? When was it?
I think this was recently. Yeah, not too long ago,
March
March.
16.
So I'm not sure because I've not honestly gone into this and spent time reading this. Have you?
No, I've not read anything FLR since I left back in November, December.
So this is a new white paper. This layer cake. I don't know what this means.
I don't know what layer cake is.
The FLR white paper. It's probably the same one. Yeah, this is unchanged.
October 2020.
Yeah.
Jeez.
FXRP. So this is one white paper about, this is old as well.
2020.
Yeah.
Jeez. So none of it's changed since 2020 then?
No, they just added the layer cake here. Now this here, I'm not sure. Let me see this one. This is new.
Quantum digital signature scheme for the Ethereum virtual machine.
A post-quantum digital signature scheme for the EVM. Scheme. Yeah.
I can't be reading all that.
Okay, you have to work your way through this big time. It's definitely about so the word here is post-quantum. You know, I haven't read it. I need to read it. I will read it actually. It's something about security, for sure.
Oh, look, there's some equations there.
You need a cup of coffee, my friend. You're yawning. And then what is the FCP white paper? Let's see.
That'd be 2020.
19, actually.
2019. Wow. It's even earlier.
So the layer cake white paper. This is kind of new, and the worst one on top as well. Zero collateral layer 1 bridges. Bridges between layer 1 blockchains. Okay, I think this talks about bridging one crypto to another on a layer 1 level. And it talks about Nakamoto consensus. Layer cake, a novel layer 1 bridging protocol.
Good film.
It has only a short duration collateral requirement while crossing the bridge. So a bridge is basically,
Is there FLR trolls under the bridge?
It's water under the bridge. It's like you want to swap XRP to FLR, except it's built into the blockchain, right? And they're talking about some of the examples: Chainlink, AVAX.
Yeah. Them you don't use.
Yeah.
You can't swap for.
So yeah, I must say I have not read this.
No.
I haven't read it. Why? Very technical. Very technical. But yeah, where's our little FLR Explorer here? Here, it's our FLR Explorer running. A few more weeks to go. Yeah,
is it 2 more weeks?
I don't know if it's 2. No, it's a few more. It's like 3 or 4 weeks, I think, right?
Is it really?
September. September is the end of observation period. So what will you do with your FLR, my friend?
Me? Dump it. As soon as I get it, dump it. I don't want it.
You gonna swap it for XRP?
I'll swap it for anything, mate. I don't want it.
Well, not anything, right?
No, it depends. I don't want it. It will go to XRP and then probably something else after that.
You
But
don't want it.
I don't want anything to do with it, no.
And you don't want to sit on Flare for
I'm
3
not.
years.
I'm not putting it away for 3 years. Put it that way. No way.
3
Give
years
it
is a decade.
3 years. Oh God, anything could change in 3 years. Cars could be flying in 3 years' time.
The aliens will be here in 3 years.
Yeah, ex-aliens will be here in 3 years. Anything can happen in 3 years.
Do you
man.
think we will have Moon for XRP in 3 years?
Look, more chance?
Do you think we would
More,
see $50 XRP?
more chance of that than Flare, isn't there? Let's be honest.
So let's say we have within a year $50 XRP. Why the hell would we need Flare Network?
Oh,
And we would also have smart contracts and hooks and NFTs and all kinds of good stuff
But
coming to XRP.
that's XRP. Who knows what else could be there in 3 years?
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's a long time, 3 years.
You mean other than aliens and NFTs on XRP?
Other than aliens, ex-aliens, NFTs. I'll be in the junk first, buddy. I don't give a shit by then. But who knows? 3 years is a long time.
Yeah, too long for
Hell
me
of a long.
to hold on to something, to have it locked up.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
they're clearly doing this.
But what in return?
They're clearly doing this because obviously when you launch a new
They don't want
blockchain-
everyone to dump it.
Well, exactly. It's to create the liquidity. You have to put the money
Yeah.
in, right?
Yeah.
To create the liquidity, to make it less volatile with the
It's-
trading.
It's dangling that little carrot, isn't it?
It's always
the little
yeah.
carrot dangling.
It is, but they have to because it's always the same
Yeah.
thing when you start a new network, a new
Yeah.
blockchain. It's worth zero inherently, right? Technically.
Oh yeah.
And until people start putting actual cash into the blockchain, then you can talk market cap, then you can talk value, and the liquidity goes down, volatility goes down. So it's a challenge, right? How can you make people trust a new blockchain? That's like the major issue I see. People have to trust a new blockchain.
Yeah,
And-
but Flare people are that into it. Surely they know they trust it because they're like lemmings and believe everything that they say. So I can't see why you wouldn't.
The Flare
If it's
lemmings
so
are just a couple thousand people.
Yeah.
I don't think a couple thousand people is enough if they want to be a top 10 crypto.
Well, I won't be putting anything in it, put it that way. The
Or
rest, people can do what they want, but I won't put anything in it.
or is it an elaborate setup to get people?
We get the silver foil out. Eh?
You want to get your tinfoil hat on?
Get the tinfoil hats on, eh?
Is it an elaborate setup to get people out of the XRP?
Well, yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. Because why can't you use any other crypto in like Sunbird? Why was it only XRP USDT? No algo, no nothing. Only
Yeah, like I
XRP.
said earlier, it's really suspicious to me that they
Yeah.
have not tested the F assets on
Yeah.
Songbird. I thought Songbird was the test net.
It was a test net. It was a test net for everything, wasn't
for
it?
everything.
Everything.
What's happening?
Everything had to go through Songbird to go onto the Flare ecosystem, from what I remember rightly. So why haven't these other assets been tested then? Why can't I buy Songbird with Litecoin if I had some Litecoin? I ain't got any XRP. I want to get into Songbird. I've only got Litecoin.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
I
to
guess
me.
I can't play then. So, and I don't want to buy XRP. So I'm stuck then.
I think the major issue is how does Flare get the trust of thousands, 10,000s, or even more people to put their dollars into it?
Well, I don't think they will. I mean, they're not. I mean, I don't follow them on Twitter or anything, but I shouldn't imagine they're out there trying to pump up the. I don't know, pump the people up. I suppose that's why they want Litecoin communities and all that, but they're not testing them, so I don't understand that. As an example, Litecoin or Algo, or surely you'd want their community involved, but they're not being tested on Songbird. So is it like an elitism for XRP holders? So that gets you out of your XRP. Give me your XRP.
I always feel there's something off.
Underlying.
Yeah, there's something that we don't know, you know? Hugo Fillion doesn't pass a lot of trust, in my view. You know what I'm saying? I
He's
don't know
too
if you feel that
shifty on
way.
his. He's too shifty on his chair for my liking, buddy. He really is. And
I
every interview, every interview I ever seen of him, it was like all the questions were pre-planned, like he knew what was going to be asked every time, and he had the answer. There was nothing to put him on the spot.
nothing to make him.
No. Why didn't anyone say, why aren't we testing Litecoin, Algo, and all the others on Songbird? Why
Yeah,
has
in
no one
fact, yeah, in fact,
asked
I've
him
not
that?
seen people ask that.
Why haven't they asked it? It's like it's all staged. Just ask me these things, not other things. Why hasn't no one questioned this? No one's asked him. No one's questioned it. They just, oh yeah. No one's questioning it, unless I'm missing something, which I don't think I am. I
I
don't
will
know.
look through the white papers. I'm curious now. But I
Yeah,
like you
but we
saying
know that
it's too
you
many
could.
things aren't clear. Too many
Yeah,
things
I
aren't
mean,
clear.
we know from our time there that you were going to have F assets for all them assets. We know that you could, but it's never been tested.
It doesn't come up anywhere, like in the
No,
interviews. It's never mentioned
no,
really.
no one ever mentions it on a YouTube either. No one questions anything. It's all, yeah, I agree, I agree, I agree. No one says, hang on a minute, where's this? No one questions it. It's
And
like
also,
royalty.
yeah, do you remember when they were announcing the F assets, what a hoopla that it was? And ooh, we have few more slots. Let's announce another one and another one. And it was such a
Yeah,
big deal. And then you
yeah.
never hear about it. And you have
Never
Sunbird
here again.
launch. And where's the testing of the F assets? Or in this
Well,
case, S assets?
well, there isn't, is there?
There isn't
Of,
any.
I mean, have the of NFTs been tested on it?
So have they not tested them? Don't they need to test it? Will they not implement it? Have they dropped it?
uh, dropped it all
Will
for
it
your
only
XRP.
matter? Yeah, because will it only be XRP then, basically?
Looks that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, so the people who had Bitcoin, they were not able to test it, not on Songbird, and they will
No,
not be able to test it because the testing is over.
yeah.
Or if not over, FLR has basically launched and there's no Bitcoin
A
F,
Doge,
F
none
as
of
it
them.
in
None of them,
sight.
buddy. None of them.
Yeah,
Not a single
it's
one. Yeah.
something to ponder, right? I think there's a lot of things that aren't
Oh, I'd ponder.
clear.
I'd ponder.
And I would also think people need to ask more questions and there needs to be more clarity. Is what I
People
think.
need to question it. People need to stop believing everything and question, hang on one moment, step back, and all these YouTubers and all the rest of them need to stand back, or big influencers need to step back and say, hang on a minute, why ain't this being tested on Songbird? Why hasn't this been tested? Why? It's all taken for granted by your XRP.
I agree with you.
Give me your XRP.
I won't give you my XRP.
We should think of something. How can we get people to part with their XRP?
Yeah.
Get them always parting with it.
You
I'll buy
send me some.
1,000.
You send
Yeah,
me some.
I want to put 3,000 some XRP into Songbird and all that rubbish. I want to wait till Flare. Wait till is Flare still an Spark still an IOU? I don't know.
Yeah, yeah,
That'll be the next one then when that comes out.
yeah.
Everyone will be cashing in their XRP for some Spark tokens. More. I want more to lock up for 3 years. I want to lock even more up.
You know, it's kind of the greedy, right? Who go into this flying, running, and with elbows left and
Without
right.
looking. Yeah,
Without
look
looking.
at me. It's like a race when you're at kids, when you were kids, wasn't it? Or playing rugby with the big kids sticking their elbows out into the little man's face.
Yeah.
We're in first. Look at us, Wales. We're going to get in there big time for 3 years.
Shiny, greedy eyes.
Yeah, look at me, I'm a whale. I've just swapped 20,000 XRP for a load of flat spark. Wee, look at me.
You
I'm a big
will,
whale.
yeah, and now you see people can't get out of it anymore.
No, well, once you're in there for once you delegate, well, you're 15%, I dare say they'll let you delegate even more. You're locked in for 3 years. Well, you can't, what would be the point in coming out after a year?
So
So,
yeah, for an inflationary network to give out rewards, the value of the token has to increase higher than the deflation and the staking rewards.
yeah. So say if it goes down after 3 years and you bought in at, I don't know, let's say $1 or let's say $1 for argument's sake. 3 years time, it's 0.001 for whatever you've done.
Yeah, it's 100th. No matter how
Yeah.
many rewards you're getting,
Yeah.
you didn't get 100 times, right, in
Back.
rewards to make up for
No.
that. And you didn't
No.
get more either, because then you would have some profit, but you just went the other way. And the illusion of rewards in a deflationary network, inflationary and deflationary, that's like a whole subject by itself, you know. Anyway,
But it's
so
them words, isn't it? It's them words, rewards.
if you hear rewards, the greed pops up.
Mm.
Where
Staking.
staking, when staking,
When
when
staking.
launch.
I'm
Take my
gonna
XRP.
I'm gonna stake a load of whatever and stake it for 3 months and I'll get I'll get 10 cents back or something, but I've staked it. I've got 10 cents. Oh, what's the point?
Yeah, I think remember when Songbird launched, I did a spreadsheet and I saw how much I was putting in. I saw how much XRP I was putting in, how much SGB it became, how much
Oh,
I
I
was
remember.
staking, and
I
how much I was
remember.
getting out. And after 3 weeks already, I could say that this is a bunch of BS. And I
Oh, I
got out.
remember.
Yeah, remember? And I had to get
Yeah.
out on a good day, on a bad day rather. And I took a hit of over 1,000 XRP,
Yeah,
but it
I
was worth
remember.
it, because what happened in the months after was a total drop.
The thing is, to get your last week's rewards back, you've got to buy even more because
You have to keep
going
buying
down.
more to
You have
keep
to
it
buy more and
steady.
more to keep some kind
Yeah.
of reward. What you
Mhm.
weren't, oh, I made 2 Songbird more than last week.
Furthermore, you had 20 FTSOs. Now you have
Yeah.
hundreds. They're
Well,
giving out more,
I
and it's getting worth less.
thought they were going to cap the amount of FTSOs. I remember them saying that they were going to cap the amount of FTSOs that could be a part
Wasn't
of
it like
the
100?
system, something like that. And
Something.
the bottom ones, if they didn't perform, then they would be replaced.
Yeah,
I
but now we
remember that
have like a no
distinctly.
limit, hundreds and hundreds.
Yeah, I
No.
might start one.
I'll just send you an email if you want to know the price of XRP. How's that?
Cheers. Yeah, I see. It always looks like they're going back on what they say every time to me.
Well, we have a couple minutes here
There's no
only,
clarity.
buddy. 2 minutes left.
2 minutes. Ah,
Anything else you want to say? I think we'll just keep an eye on it. I will read
yeah,
the white papers and see what I think.
obviously everyone make up their own mind. Don't take no notice of us, pair of idiots, but that's
Yeah,
our viewpoint.
but I'm definitely not gonna. I'm
No,
super cautious, more than ever, actually. More than
no,
way back when they announced it.
no. I'm going nowhere near it with mine. As I say, I'm selling mine as soon as I get it. I don't care. No,
It's
that's
just what you
me.
will do, no advice, of course.
Yeah, I don't give financial advice. Jesus.
This is entertainment, my friend.
Entertainment, yeah. Not a financial, do what you want with it. You can stake it for 10 years for all I give a damn.
Well, we're gonna keep an eye on it, right?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
see what happens.
See what happens. To the moon.